What is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So today we'll be taking off the headlights that we have on the Mitsubishi Lancer show build. If you guys have been watching my videos up to date, you would know we had these VLAN headlights for quite a while on the Mitsubishi Lancer show build. Now we're going to be taking it off and they'll be going on the Ralliart. We also do have some new custom HD Motion headlights will be making its way on the show build. But the purpose of this video is to show you guys how to remove your headlights. So whether you have the OEM headlights, same process. We'll be doing on this car, and then we'll also be doing on this car. But same exact process for any Mitsubishi Lancer, Ralliart, Evo, same thing. So let's get to doing that. Okay, so first thing first, you do have to remove the front bumper. I know some cars you don't have to remove the front bumper, but for the Mitsubishi Lancers, the 10 gen, you do have like a little bracket with some bolts to remove right here, which is underneath the bumper. So yeah, quite a pain, but you want to go ahead and remove these pieces first. Remove your bumper, some side bolts holding it in place underneath. Bumper comes off, and then we'll be able to replace the headlights. Alright, so I'm going to start up here, this piece right here. Held on by some plastic clips. So you can go ahead and remove all these plastic clips. This piece should come off, and they're like 10mm bolts you have to remove underneath this cover. Alright, and now they remove all the plastic clips on this piece. You can just remove this little piece. Mine was done in hydro dip, if you guys are wondering. Most cars come stock in black. So as you guys can see, a bunch of 10mm bolts you have to remove. Don't forget that one down there, up here. So all around, let's go ahead and loosen these 10mm bolts. Okay, and now that you have all these 10mm bolts out, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up front. The front part of the bumper should be loose. You want to come around and do it for the side. So if it's kind of hard to reach, you might want to start your car and turn the wheel to the side. If you're able to fit your hand in here, go ahead and there should be a 10mm bolt, some sort of screw holding it in place on the bumper tabs. So one on each side. So you're going to go ahead and get that loose. So sometimes you need a 10mm wrench, sometimes a screwdriver. So mine, like I said, where the fender meets the bumper, mine is like right over here. Kind of hard to see, but you do have a screw that you have to remove right here. And in my case, I could use a screwdriver or a 10mm ratchet. So I'm going to loosen this bumper tab. Alright, so I just got the little 10mm bolt out from the driver's side. Right now I'm going to repeat the process. You guys see I turn my wheels just so I have a little bit more clearance. I do have to get off this bolt right here. So let's go ahead and remove the fender bolt. Alright, just remove the fender bolts. So a little quick release, just press, this thing comes right off. And let's go ahead and remove the front bumper. There it is, front bumper removed. Like I said, fairly easy to remove. And pretty much, quick recap. Remove those plastic clips on the top, 5 10mm bolts, one 10mm bolt on each side. In my case, I didn't have the under tray bolts. Otherwise, you might have to remove more 10mm bolts or a couple plastic clips. Pretty easy. And now Just gonna remove the headlights. So holding the headlights in place, we have 10mm bolt here, one right here. That's why you have to remove the bumper. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done it, but let's go ahead and remove all the 10mm bolts that we see. And one last look at these VLAN headlights. Whenever I unlock it, it has a sequential with a demon eye and an LED strip. When I lock it, same thing. So pretty bright. Pretty excited to have them on the Ralliart. These stock headlights have to go. Alright, so 3 10mm bolts right here, and one more underneath right here. And headlight should be loose, we should be able to remove it. And whenever you remove it, you do have all your wiring, so make sure to disconnect everything first. Alright, and just like that, driver's side headlights off. You do have to remove some of these harnesses, so we have one clip right here, OEM harness, and you have this main collar harness here with all these colorful wires. You're gonna go ahead and remove this guy as well. I do have some custom headlight work done, so I do have to remove all this extra wiring. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so same process for the passenger headlight. I'm gonna go ahead and remove 1, 2, 3 bolts. Alright, and all 3 bolts loose, you should be able to remove the headlight. And just like earlier, you want to disconnect this harness, this one harness. The other harness is this guy right here. Go ahead and disconnect them before you can remove the headlight. Alright, there we have it. We have both headlights out. Like I said, I took extra steps because I had all these wiring, extra wiring. Usually it's not that bad, but because I had some custom wiring done for the lighting, that's why. But yeah, not too hard to remove your headlights. So now for the fun part, we're gonna go ahead and throw on the new headlights on the Mitsubishi Lancer show build.